Deep beneath the serene landscapes of Washington state, a secret has been stirring. Scientists have been listening, their instruments probing the dark. What they have just unveiled is not merely data, it is a terrifying truth. A truth about a colossal magma corridor vaster and more active than ever imagined. This changes everything. The latest findings are stark. They paint a picture of immense power. A subterranean river of molten rock, miles wide, tens of miles deep, stretching for hundreds of miles, connecting known and perhaps unknown volcanic centers. This isn't a static feature, it is pulsing, it is breathing. A dragon stirring in its slumber, its fiery breath now detected. The scientific community is reeling. Whispers in labs have turned to urgent discussions. Initial disbelief has given way, replaced by a chilling understanding. The models were incomplete, the assumptions too conservative. We stood upon a sleeping giant, believing it to be merely a hill. The implications are profound and deeply unsettling. This is not just another geological discovery, it is a fundamental re-evaluation of risk. For millions of people, for the entire Pacific Northwest, and potentially for the world. The Earth has peeled back a curtain, revealing a capacity for change far more dramatic and immediate than we dared to consider. The ground beneath us is not so solid. Imagine the Earth's interior, a realm of unimaginable heat and crushing pressure. Rock behaves not as solid, but as a slow, viscous fluid. This is the mantle, source of the planet's restlessness. From this inferno, magma is born, molten rock seeking escape. Its journey to the surface begins. Magma does not simply appear, it needs pathways, weaknesses in the Earth's crust, fault lines, thinner zones. These become its conduits, vast networks of molten rivers. These are magma corridors, or magma chambers, if they pool. They are the Earth's arteries, pumping liquid fire. Think of them as superhighways for the planet's internal heat engine. They transport enormous volumes of magma over vast distances, feeding volcanic systems from below, sometimes for millions of years. Their presence dictates where volcanoes form and how violently they might erupt. They are the hidden architects of some of Earth's most dramatic features. Understanding these corridors is vital. It is key to forecasting volcanic activity. It helps us map potential hazards and comprehend the forces that constantly reshape our world. They are invisible from the surface, yet their influence is monumental, a silent, powerful force, a reminder of the dynamic planet on which we precariously live. Washington state, home to majestic peaks, Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Glacier Peak. These are surface expressions of a larger system, a vast magma corridor snaking beneath. The latest research paints an alarming picture, a sprawling, multi-level network far more extensive than thought. Scientists now believe it links all major Cascade volcanoes. More magma means more potential for immense eruptions, a domino effect of volcanic unrest. Section 4. When the Earth roars, imagining the unthinkable cataclysms. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the first signs. A deep, guttural rumble from beneath. The ground begins to tremble. Not like a distant earthquake, but a vibration that resonates in your bones. The air grows heavy, still. Animals become restless, sensing the shift. This is the corridor stirring, preparing to unleash its fury. If a major section of this corridor activates, the scenarios are catastrophic. Think of Mount St. Helens in 1980. Now multiply that destructive power. Vast plumes of ash, thousands of feet high, turning day into an eerie twilight, blanketing cities, states, even continents, choking engines, collapsing roofs, bringing modern civilization to a standstill, a gray, suffocating blanket. Then come the pyroclastic flows, superheated avalanches of gas and rock, traveling at hurricane speeds, incinerating everything in their path. Valleys transformed in minutes, forests vaporized, rivers boiled away. These are not slow lava flows, these are nature's nuclear bombs, leaving behind a sterile alien landscape where life once thrived, and the lahars, volcanic mudflows, melted snow and ice mixed with ash. A thick, concrete-like slurry, surging down river valleys, burying towns and infrastructure, reaching areas far from the eruption center. The water supply contaminated, transportation routes severed, the economic toll unimaginable, the human cost heartbreaking. Section 5, a ticking clock beneath our feet. The pressing urgency of now. This is not science fiction, the evidence is mounting. The scientific instruments do not lie. This newly understood magma corridor beneath Washington state represents a clear and present danger, a danger that demands our immediate attention, not when the stakes are this high. Are we listening? Section 6, Echoes from the Deep Past. Warnings etched in stone and ash. The past speaks to us, if we are willing to listen. Mount St. Helens, 1980. A stark modern reminder of the power lurking beneath the Cascades. It was a devastating event, yet geologically speaking it was not a colossal eruption. The newly revealed magma corridor suggests the potential for far greater events. Go further back in time. Examine the geological record, layers of ancient ash, vast lava flows solidified, evidence of cataclysms that dwarf Mount St. Helens, eruptions that reshaped the entire region. These were not random acts of fury, they were expressions of this same system, this vast underlying magma corridor. The new understanding of this corridor recontextualizes these ancient events. They were not isolated incidents from solitary, independent volcanoes, but manifestations of a connected network, a network capable of coordinated or widespread volcanic activity. This implies that future events could also be on a much grander scale than we have recently witnessed. These are not just stories in stone, they are warnings, direct messages from our planet's depths. The corridor has awakened before, many times. And it will awaken again. The question is not, but, and how prepared we will be. The echoes of the past are clear. They demand our attention for the future. Section 7. Facing the Inferno, our future on a restless planet. Knowledge is our first line of defense. These terrifying new revelations about Washington's magma corridor are not a cause for despair, but a call to action. We must invest more in science, more seismic monitoring, more GPS stations, more gas sensing, more geological mapping, to understand its behavior, to detect the earliest signs of unrest. Public awareness and preparedness are equally crucial. Communities living in the shadow of this immense volcanic system need to understand the risks. They need robust evacuation plans, emergency supplies, communication strategies, schools, businesses, families. Everyone must be part of the preparation. Resilience is built from the ground up. We live on a dynamic planet, a world of breathtaking beauty and terrifying power. Forces that shaped continents and forged life itself are still at work. The magma corridor is one such force, a reminder of our smallness in the face of cosmic and geological energies. But small does not mean helpless. Humanity is a species of explorers, of problem solvers. We have peered into the atom and gazed at distant galaxies. Surely we can face the challenges presented by our own planet, with courage, with ingenuity, and with a profound respect for the immense fiery heart that beats beneath our feet.